season 4 cycle winner, Naima Mora, on the Midnight Hour radio show on 1490 AM News Talk Radio, Radio 1 Cleveland. How you doing, Naima?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm all right. Welcome to the Midnight Hour radio show.
Yes, welcome, Naima.
Thank you for having me. It's almost midnight.
Right, right. Yeah, I
Midnight
know,
Hour.
right? We love having the stars on here at Radio 1 Cleveland because it gives people an opportunity to hear how you really are just on a simple real life basis. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I do.
Man, I gotta ask you the first question I know everybody in this room wonder. Man, what was it like to work with Tyra Banks?
The whole experience was really quite surreal for me. And even though like reality television is becoming more and more popular, you know, America's Next Top Model is just like one of those television shows that it's not just a reality show, like it's a competition, but at the same time, it's an empowering, an empowering kind of movement, I guess, using fashion as a catalyst towards young people, and we were kind of like all me and the other contestants and the continuing contestants on the show, we're kind of all part of this like theme that really encourages and empowers young people around the world. And with that said, like traveling and like doing all these incredible photo shoots and like working like with Tyra, it was just all like a dream and very surreal.
Right, right. I'm gonna pass the mic to Jason from the Midnight Hour radio show.
Hey, yeah, I mean, how excited was you when you won?
How excited was
Oh,
I?
yeah.
Well, how excited would you be?
Oh, man.
I mean, the prizes were incredible. It wasn't, but like the prizes were the prizes. They were great. We had like this huge contract with CoverGirl Cosmetics, the magazine spread, and Elle magazine. Contract with the modeling agency. But the bigger picture was like this was like the foundation or the start of a career for me. If I decided that I wanted to really do it, I could do it. And it was just really, really. It was really exciting at the time, and I didn't even realize how big of an opportunity it really was, until, like, getting into the actual career being a model and a role model for, like, years after.
Okay, okay, that's a wonderful thing, Naima. I mean, tell us about the prizes real quick. Then I'm gonna pass the mic to Rocky Thunder on the Midnight Hour radio. So tell us how was it like conceptualizing that in your mind to know that you beat out all those females and won those magnificent prizes.
All the females. No, there was, I think there were about 20,000 applicants who applied for the show that year. And I made it into the house, and that was like a huge thing. But then after that, like I really didn't even think that I could win the show for like the first half of the competition. I was just kind of like doing my best and writing it out. But when we got to Africa, like my whole life was changed by the experience of going to South Africa and the things that we did there. So like I really determined to use this opportunity and win the competition so that I could, build a career and encourage my family and like other girls in Detroit where I'm from. And the prizes were incredible. I shot with Gilles Simon, the fashion photographer who started Tyra's career actually, for Elle magazine. Then I worked with CoverGirl Cosmetics, which was super fun and a huge learning experience for me to say the least. And I've been working ever since as a model and doing my thing. And I don't think it's necessary like I won and beat out all the other girls that were competing. It was just time for me to make my mark on the world and on an international level and really use the opportunity to kind of inspire people.
All right, I'm gonna pass the mic to Rocky Thunder.
All right, how you doing?
Hi, Rocky.
Hi. Well, you already answered one of the questions I was going to ask you, so I'll go to my next question.
Okay.
What made you originally try out for America's Next Top Model?
everybody told me that I should do it, but I really didn't even go into the open casting, open auditions. I was actually scouted for this show.
Okay.
And then since all my friends were telling me that I should audition anyways, I was like, well, I guess that's a sign that I should probably go in.
Right.
See what it's all about.
Okay. And who would know that you would win? Season 4.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay, Naima, I'm gonna pass the mic to Vivian Sharp from the Midnight Hour Radio Show.
Hi there.
Vivian.
Good
Vivian.
good night. How are you doing at this time of the night? My question is, at what age did you know that you wanted to be a model, and was it hard to get started?
Actually, my mom took photographs of my twin sister and I when we were like 6 or 7 years old. I still have them. We had on these terrible, ugly pink outfits, but you know, my interest really to be a model kind of was sparked when I moved to New York when I was 18, and I stayed. I joined the ballet company at the time, the Dance Theater of Harlem there, and I was staying with my good girlfriend who lived in the Bronx, and she's an amazing makeup artist, incredible. Her name is Hayatu Mukaribu, and she's got a blog online and everything, but she was always like, oh, Naima, you're so pretty. You should, like, photograph with me, and we should do some test shoots together. So I did. And I think that I was, like, kind of her muse for a couple of years, and she really inspired me to start modeling. She actually did the makeup for my book cover. So we still work together to this day, and we're both, like, blossoming in our careers, and I don't know, it's really good to, like, have such a good friend and, like, mentor and somebody who kind of, like, encourages me as well.
You know, I gotta ask you, Naima, like what's some of the things you like to do as a person, like some of your favorite foods or some of the things you do when you're not taking photos in front of the camera?
Well, I love music, and I don't think a lot of people know this, but my parents are musicians, and my older sister is a musician as well, Ife. And it's just kind of genetic, and it runs in the family, and I actually have my band, Galaxy of Tar, and I most of the time when I'm not, like, traveling and working, like, on photo shoots with modeling and stuff, I'm devoting it to, like, music and learning music and writing and recording music or even performing shows and stuff. So that's like the main other, like, focus of my life. But I also have, like, my blog that I write for because I just published my book earlier this year called Model Behavior. And it's like an encouraging book for young people, but I wanted to follow up with it. So I do, like, daily writing for my blog that comes out each week. And I think one of my favorite pastimes is having sushi with my friends. I love sushi, or deep dish pizza. Let me see what else. I like junk food. I kind of am like a potato chip fanatic.
Me too.
Yeah, I think that's it. You know, I'm living in California now, so we beach it, you know, quite often and enjoy life.
So with your band, what instruments do you play, or do you do vocals, or you play an instrument, or what type of music do you play?
Well, it's rock music, and it kind of like kind of borders on psychedelic progressive rock, but I sing in the band, and I write music with Elias, who's my partner in the band, but I don't perform any instruments but vocals live because I leave it to virtuosos who I play with. I mean, I can play guitar, I can play piano, but I don't think I'm that good, you know? I'm good enough to, like, write music and, like, chord progressions with it, but I don't know. I just want to focus on, like, singing and being as best a vocalist as I can.
Right. So
Okay. Actually, I heard you say you was a potato chip fanatic.
Yes.
Did you now? Do you remember when they came out with those what is it, chicken and waffles flavored chips? Did you like those?
Chicken and waffle flavored chips?
Yeah.
I never even knew that they existed.
Really? Oh wow. Yeah, they came out and I saw it and I was like, really? And I I was like, okay. Thought it was interesting, but I heard, potato chip fanatic. I wonder if you, what was your thought on that? But yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed that I haven't tried them yet, but they sound incredible.
Incredibly horrible. I'm a vegan. I hate them. I'm going to a chicken and waffle cookout actually, and that's all they're serving is chicken and waffles, and there'll be 300 people there. So come to Cleveland, you can get chicken and waffles in August.
So
Oh my gosh.
what ethnicity are you, Naima Mora?
Yes.
I'm actually a lot of things. I feel like I'm like the all-American girl because I'm just like the melting pot of everything. My mom is Irish and black. My dad is Native American Indian or from Mexico and black as well. So I'm kind of mixed up with a lot of things.
Right. That is a mixture. I'm the same way though. I'm Indian, French, Sicilian, black, and a little bit of
Mhm.
Irish myself. So I
Mhm.
definitely understand where you're coming from with that right there. I think you accomplished some great, amazing things by being able to win Cycle 4 of America's Next Top Model. That had to be like something that you will never forget for the rest of your life, huh?
Yeah, and thank you for saying that. Being an America's Next Top Model, it's not like it was a one-time experience that I'll never forget. It was like it was a journey that I chose to take in my life, and it's not over yet. Like it's still having such an incredible impact on my life, and I'm really trying to make efforts now to like turn this experience into like really tangible things to give back to people. That's why I wrote my book in the first place, because I'm like, I just went on like TV and I did my best and I was myself, and I got this huge, overwhelming response from people, and I'm still getting that response now, and I really just wanted to like show my appreciation for everybody and all their support to me throughout the years in my modeling career and such.
Right. It's just amazing that we was able to even talk to you because I don't think that any America's Next Top Model other than Tyra Banks might have blew through Cleveland before, but in general, nobody really ever did or had this in depth of an interview in Cleveland, Ohio. So I know the
Yeah.
audience is excited about hearing you speak. So we got about 2 minutes left. So can you give us like some final words or things that you can say that can inspire somebody who seeks to be Naima Mora?
Yeah, I think that one thing, a model of my life is to just really never give up. And I think that dreams are important, and there are these little things that kind of start inside of our hearts. But everything that is unseen, you know, it has the potential to become a reality. And we can really start living our lives, the ones that we envision and imagine for ourselves tomorrow. We can really start living our lives like that today. And I really just encourage people to never give up on themselves or their dreams or their happiness and always fight for it.
I thank you so much, Naima Mora, from America's Next Top Model. Cycle 4 winner, Naima Mora, took the time out to talk to us on the Midnight Hour radio show on News Talk 1490 AM, WERE Radio 1 Cleveland. Thank you so much, Naima. It was really an amazing and exciting interview speaking with you.
Yes, thank you,
The
Naima,
pleasure.
for joining us.
Yes, the pleasure's all mine. Thank you so much for having me, guys. I really appreciate it.